The Adam Gravitz Sports Show.
What's happening, party people? Welcome to the Adam Gravitz Sports Show. This is Jack. Hello, Adam.
What's going on, man? Oh my God, why can I not just root for winning teams?
It would be easier if you just were a front runner. I think that's probably a better way. You like
it really is,
teams.
bro. It's like, why don't I just be a fan of like UConn right now? I mean, it's like so frustrating.
You should just switch it up, just switch it up and change your teams up. I mean, that being said, you have nearly all of your teams have won titles recently.
Dolphins have not won a title recently. Wrong. FSU has never won a title in basketball. Wrong.
Okay, but they won a title in football.
The Wizards have never won a title. Wrong. Wizards haven't won 50 games in 50 years. What are you talking about?
You have your Nats title. You have your Capitals title that you cherish and talk about all the time. And you have your Seminoles football title. You also you like the Dolphins because you're like a front runner for Dan Marino back when you were a kid.
You do realize he never won. I mean, he made it to like the...
Doesn't matter.
Okay, fine. So now I'm a front runner. Also, the Washington Redskins were better. You do realize the Redskins were better than the Miami, like when we were growing up. You do realize that.
I was like 11.
Actually, it was pretty close. Yeah, it was actually pretty close. Whatever. Okay, fine. Whatever. Let's just...
But you should mix up. I think you should go into fanship free agency and
nobody
just
wants
start
me.
over.
Why would anybody want me as a fan? I don't think I'm a good
Well,
fan.
you haven't declared your availability, and you're willing to take
People do this as a joke. I'm not doing it. Let's just get started. Let's just start this shit. I'm just blah.
Great. Well, we've got the Super Bowl coming up. Are you excited about the Super Bowl?
Sure. I mean, it's fine. I mean, I'm excited as I can be.
You're bringing wings.
I am, and I ordered them, and I have to go pay. I have to go pick them up, or not pay. For some reason, they won't let me pay over the phone. Explain that one to me. I don't know. So I have to go in person to the restaurant and pay then. But thankfully, I did reserve it for Sunday. Unlike I'm sure some morons that will probably
just walk
in and be like, can I order 50 wings? I'm sure. So
of course. I mean, they gave you a timed entry, right? Like
I said 5, and they're like, no, we have like somebody there. I'm like, all right, can I take 450? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, what's like really? You have? Okay, sounds good. Yeah. Whatever. I was gonna wait. Listen, I was gonna wait till Friday. Thankfully, I did it today.
Yeah,
Friday would have been a mistake, probably.
Yeah,
for being honest,
you can never order your wings too early.
No, I am excited. I'm probably going to unretire from the sports betting, and I'll, come through with some props. Haven't really looked yet because, everyone's on my X feed, it's like all I get are like ads. You get those ads, those targeted ads. It's like, watch this. Like, this is my prop that I'm going for. And everyone has like the same or like similar props, but different props.
Yeah.
I'll just wait till like Friday or Saturday. Like, I have an idea as to what I'm going to do, but, I don't know. So I think I'm going to unretire.
It sounds fair. I mean, you like to have fun.
I mean, it's a Super Bowl. Everybody bets the Super Bowl. I mean, everyone does.
Yeah.
So I will bet it.
Okay.
I'm unretiring. Unretiring. Yes, sir.
Sounds good. So for those of you who haven't been paying attention, the 49ers are playing the Chiefs.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's going to be fine. Like, I don't know what's going to happen.
It should be a good game.
Should be. I mean, I don't really have a rooting interest.
Which is nice.
No, I mean, if I had to like pick who I think's going to win, who I think is the better team, I'd say the Niners. That being said, if you really think the Niners have a better roster. Like,
I would prefer that the 49ers win.
I wouldn't mind it. And again, it has nothing to do with Taylor Swift. I think it would just like, if the Chiefs do win, you would agree. It's going to be just like, I don't need to see those takes every like.
I think that would be great, though. I think that
would be because it would just ruin every.
Explode.
Yeah, no, their heads would explode. But you do agree, like if the Niners win, then it's like they'll be like, ooh, like I don't know, man. Like I just want a good game. I don't want a blowout like it was a couple years ago, 2-3 years ago. Mm-hmm. I don't want that. I just want a good game, but we'll see what happens. I right now I will take the Niners to win, but I don't know. That's what I'll say.
It's hard to bet against Mahomes.
That's the problem. Like it is, but here's the difference. Here's the difference. Unlike the Ravens, the Niners are not just going to throw the ball 75 times.
Yeah,
like Christian McCaffrey is going to touch the ball like 30 times.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's the case, then yes, Mahomes will make his plays, but he won't have the ball as long.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
It's true.
But again, that was where the Ravens should be in this game if they just ran the fucking football.
Yeah.
So I don't think Kyle's as dumb as Todd Monken.
Mm-hmm.
So I obviously haven't put any bets yet, but I'm leaning San Francisco. And that might be, right. Betting against Mahomes is stupid, but we'll see.
Yeah, the line is 2. It's basically
1.5 now. It's 1.5. So yeah, it's basically a pick. You're not betting the lines. You're just betting money line if you're going to do it at that point, right? Are you really going to take like the Niners 1.5? I guess. Yeah. You just take it money. You know what I'm saying? So whatever.
So there's Oddshark has a $10,000 prop contest.
Okay, we don't need to go into the props. I mean, nobody cares. Not nobody cares. But
$25 entry fee.
It's kind of cool.
And the top 3 contestants, first place gets 50% of the pool, second place gets 30%, and third place gets 50%.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the props I'm leaning towards are like Kelsey anytime touchdown, McCaffrey over rushing yards, McCaffrey over rushing attempts, Kittle over receptions, Kelsey over receptions, and then I might try to sprinkle in like a random guy to score a touchdown, like Kadarius Toney. Somebody random. Because that's what Andy Reid does. That's what happened last year, remember? Like Sky Moore scored a touchdown. Remember that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I can see somebody random ass scoring a touchdown. But anyway, we don't really have to get into it's the Super Bowl. I mean, nobody needs to fucking listen to our take on the Super Bowl. Let's be honest here.
Well, that's what you're so excited. So we talked eating wings. I'm making some chili.
Anything else? I would hope there's other food.
I would hope
there's other. What do you mean? Why would I hope there's other food? I hope there's other food.
You don't like food. You're anti. You don't like eating.
Yeah, but that's okay. No, I mean, listen. I am curious. What did you eat? What was one of them? Korean barbecue? That sounds awesome.
Yeah, well, to me, I'm thinking banchan style of that.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure my stomach won't enjoy it on Monday, but whatever. That's what the Super Bowl's for.
We should have Monday off from work.
We should. I mean, that's what everybody knows that. The other big news, I mean, do we really want to talk more about the Super Bowl? I mean, everything. I mean, it's not that we don't care. It's just like everyone is just going to hammer the fucking Super Bowl. We don't need Super Bowl. We get it. It's going to be an awesome game. Bigger news in this area for you. You got a head coach. Congrats.
Oh, yeah. Dan Quinn.
Yep. And you got a new offensive coordinator, Cliff Kingsbury, which you are not happy about. I'm
not excited about him. I know everyone else is, but to me, he's consistently fails upward. But I guess he's a good offensive coordinator.
Yeah, I mean, I thought he's a good coordinator. He's not a great.
I don't think he should be a head coach.
Well, he's not the coach. That's a good thing.
I know. I guess that works.
Dan Quinn, I don't have too much of a problem with. I know you don't love it. I mean, you think he brings up Rivera vibes, which is not wrong. But I also think Rivera. I don't think also gave a shit towards the end. You know what I mean?
I guess now the more I think about it, maybe
he's a better coach.
Maybe he gives off Dan Campbell vibes.
Yeah, I mean, he seems like he's got energy and I know. Again, let's not pretend like he was the number one candidate. He wasn't. Ben Johnson seems like just a total asshole though, from what you read. So I think he may have dodged a bullet there.
You don't know what the politicking is on that though.
No, but what I'm saying is he sounds like kind of a jerk.
Yeah, well,
I think, but again, we can agree that they can. If you gave Josh Harris and this, what's the coordinator or the GM's name? Adam Peters. If you gave both of them truth serum, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't say he was their number one choice. Dan Quinn, he wasn't.
Sure,
he was not their number one choice.
Sometimes the process takes you to somebody you didn't think you were going to get.
Stop. You could have. I'll be honest with you. If you were going to hire a defensive-minded coach, I would have gone Vrabel. I would have taken Vrabel over you.
Okay.
You would have taken Quinn over Vrabel, really?
I didn't interview them. I like Vrabel.
No, just give me a fuck. Okay, stop with the
I think
playing both sides.
If I had
if those are your two choices,
if I had $7 billion and it was my pick, I would have gone Vrabel probably.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. That's all I'm asking you.
But I also didn't get to interview them. I don't know what they said or what they
didn't
told.
even interview Vrabel.
I would have interviewed Vrabel.
What I'm saying is, Mike Vrabel is a more successful head coach than Dan Quinn was in his time.
Yeah.
Yes, I know Dan Quinn made a Super Bowl. I'm just saying, Mike Vrabel made it to an AFC Championship with Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty remarkable. And he won, I think, 3 division titles. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, if it was between those two, or let's say you want to go defensive because you missed out on Johnson. Who else did you miss out on offensive-wise? In the interview. Who was the other one?
The guy from Baltimore.
Well, he was defensive. McDonald.
Whatever.
Canellis. I mean, again, if those guys are all, whatever, I would have gone Vrabel. That's just me. Mm-hmm. Whatever.
I mean, Vrabel
it's fine. No, I was saying the reason I think Kingsbury, look, everyone's connecting. Oh, well, Kingsbury, they hired him so they can get Caleb Williams. I will say this. The price to move up from 2 to 1 is going to be astronomical.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do it? I don't know.
I don't.
I kind of depends on what the price is. I would do it if it's not insurmountable. I really would. I'm not the biggest Drake May guy. And I think Jane Daniels, I saw him play against FSU twice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like, he's kind of raw as a passer. He's a great athlete. I don't know, man. Caleb Williams just seems to have that. I would trade up if the value is not crazy. That's my opinion. Now, they're like, oh, we want 3 first-round picks and, a player, then no. But if you could do it for, like, the number 2 and a second, yeah, I would do it. I don't think I don't think I'm crazy.
That's fine.
So
if that's the guy you want.
Yeah. So that's that was that. Let's see. Oh, in 48 hours, we have the trade deadline for the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Everything you and I read, it's not good for us. It does not sound like this.
They're setting us up to be.
And I'm going to tell you this right now. I keep on reading these tweets where guys are like, it might be a good thing if we don't make trades. And I can see that a little bit with Kuzma. No, hear me out. If you can't get, if people are lowballing you for Kuzma, then why not wait till you have him for 3 years.
Yeah.
You can wait till the summer when other teams like their first round picks become available to be traded. Like you know what I'm saying? Like there's some protections, all that shit. You know what I mean?
Okay,
you wait until the summer.
Year.
Yeah, I'm saying no, the summer.
Yeah.
Unless now, I love how they say they interview Kuzma or they ask Kuzma. He's like, I love playing here. Well, no shit, you love playing here. You get 25 shots a game, and nobody holds you accountable for anything.
Right.
If you go to a real team, you're going to be the 3rd or 4th option and only shoot the ball 13 times. So of course you love being here.
Yeah, and have points.
I will be angry, and I think you'd agree with me if Tyus Jones is on this team on Thursday.
Yeah.
Like you and I, they're like, oh well, we can just re-sign Tyus in the offseason. Are you stupid? He is a 6-foot point guard. Mm-hmm. No, I do not want Tyus Jones as my starting point guard. Now, if Jordan Poole is not the starting shooting guard and I have like a 6'8" shooting guard, then okay, now we're cooking with something.
So we get Kevin Huerter in a trade?
Yes, and if you're making Kevin Huerter your starting shooting guard, then okay, it makes sense to get than having Tyus Jones. I am not keeping Tyus Jones to then hope that I get him as an unrestricted free, re-sign him in the offseason.
Yeah, there's no point.
Like, I've read, the Timberwolves offers 4 second-round picks, and we're holding out for a first. I'm sorry. I like Tyus Jones. I really do. I think he's been a really good, steward for the worst team in the NBA.
Yeah.
But the guy is not worth an unprotected first-round pick.
No.
It's Tyus Jones.
Also, if we can get those second-round picks, you can always flip those into moving elsewhere.
What I'm saying.
Package deals.
Again, I think Tyus Jones will not be on this team by Thursday. I think we can agree DeLon Wright will not be on this team by Thursday. Landry Shamet should not be on this team by Thursday. Gafford, I think, stays, unfortunately. No, because Bagley's hurt.
Yeah.
Which, again, I swear, it's like the Wizards. It's like LeBron James could come to Washington. You know, he's never missed anything, never really missed time with injuries. He would come to Washington and immediately tear up his knee. Do you agree that Washington players just always seem to get hurt? Always?
Seems likely, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, do you agree with my prediction? I think Jones, Wright, and Shamet are off the team by Thursday. Your prediction, go.
Yeah, so I think someone takes Kuzma.
I don't. I think they're holding out for 2 firsts. I don't think anybody's giving you 2 firsts. I don't. Sorry, I really don't, Jack. And I don't blame
it's not the worst. I guess you're right. It's not the worst thing in the world.
No, you just wait until the offseason, and then you can get more value in the offseason.
Can we send Johnny Davis along with DeLon Wright to get him on?
Couldn't care less. Please, I could not care less. My God.
Someone could take Anthony Gill off our hands. Right?
No, you know what Anthony Gill's become for Washington? He's like Udonis Haslem without the act, without the rings. So I'm just saying, he's like another coach. He gets you water, he'll give you water when you're coming off the court. But they're not going to trade him. It's not worth trading him.
Yeah, Shamet. So, right.
Shamet, but you agree with the people I say, the three that need to go.
Yeah.
And then if Gafford or Kuzma go, I'm not going to shed a tear. So, I don't know, man. Like, I'm setting myself, like, this is why in life I say the same thing, and maybe it's a terrible life lesson, like life
strategy. Not strategy,
like life way of thinking. Uh-huh. Don't ever have hopes for things. Because what's the point of being like, yep, we're going to be making all these deals on Thursday, and then you like follow it. It's like, oh, the best trade we made was DeLon Wright for a 2047 protected second round pick that that's top 47 protected. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, why get excited about like, oh, all these potential things? That's all.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's the wrong way of looking at things. But that's all. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Why expect good things, right?
No, but again, if you don't expect good things, then you're pleasantly surprised when good things happen.
Then why are you always screaming at your TV when your team that you hate is always losing?
It's a great question, man. I wish I could answer that for you. I'm also just an idiot. Like, let's call it what it is. I'm also a moron. So I yell about the dumbest shit possible. And it doesn't make any sense why I yell about Florida State. You're right. I don't understand it.
Because your record's the same. It's slightly better than Maryland's record.
I know.
So, like, who cares?
I agree. No, maybe it's just because it is my school. It's like I just want to see them win. And it's stupid.
Do you feel, versus like them winning, do you feel like their win-loss record is a representation of you as a person?
What do you mean by that?
Like, do you feel that when Florida State is somewhere in the standings, people are judging you based on that?
No, of course not. I'm just want, like, they had done so well to start. Mm-hmm. And it's like, now they're just back to dog shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, it's just frustrating. Like, we were 6-2. Mm-hmm. Now we're 7-4. Mm-hmm. And we lost to Louisville on Saturday. Like, what the fuck?
Shit happens.
The worst team in the comp. No, shut up, dude. Shut up.
That's.
No, we're now late. Look, we won tonight.
You are.
Listen, we won tonight. We're 7-4 in conference. I just want to get a top 4 seed, hopefully, or even in the top 6. Because guess what? You know where the AC tournament is here?
Where?
Washington, D.C.
Wow.
You know who's going to it?
You.
Me.
Nice.
I don't care if it's just me I don't give a shit if it's me by myself. I'm going to the AC tournament.
There you go.
So
that might be the. Yeah. Well, that's.
Well, why would I not? Right.
We went to the ACC tournament there a number of years ago.
Oh, was that when? Is that when I worked there and I called you and I was like, "Yo, get down here."
Hey, we got tickets.
I bought tickets. Hey, cut down here. We can watch.
It was like random. It was like Wake Forest against Clemson or something.
Oh yeah, it was. I think it was maybe Wake Forest, NC State, and Julius Hodge punched someone in the nuts. Yeah. That's I think that may have been the game we went to. Look, no, it was. I think we got the whole session. We didn't get just one game.
I don't think we did.
We didn't get one game, dude. I would have known.
I don't.
Well, nonetheless, it doesn't come to DC all that often. Mm-hmm. I was there the last time, but why would I not go?
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
So depends on when Florida State's playing in the session. So,
okay,
but I'm looking forward to it.
And other exciting news.
There's
pivoting to baseball.
What?
My Baltimore Orioles have a new ace in the staff. They did exactly what you asked for, which was send some prospects and collect a top line.
Well, the only thing I'm a little confused at, though, is why he has not been locked into a contract extension yet.
It's been
a little weird. I will say this.
It's been 2 days.
Okay, so you will agree on this, though. If they do this and he does not sign an extension, you'll be a little disappointed.
Yeah. Sure. Well, if they win the World Series, I wouldn't give a shit.
But you agree that you were hoping they were making this move so that you would resign.
Alternatively,
stop. If you're really,
I'm just saying.
Oh my God, you're not.
All right, let me ask you a question. Mm-hmm. The Nats won the World Series. Mm-hmm. And what was their downfall the years afterwards? What was their downfall?
Not re-signing free agents.
But which free agents did they pay a lot of money to?
Idiot Strasburg. However, Strasburg. So, okay, but Corbin Burns has no injury history.
Okay,
I don't
I'm just
think.
saying. I'm just saying. Being hamstrung by one player who's making like $30 million.
I understand. You also have no money tied into anybody.
It's true. No, it's fair. It's something they can pay money to.
Do you agree? You are an Orioles fan. This is not. Everybody knows this. You are an Orioles fan. Do you not agree with the roster you have currently built?
Yeah.
You need to re-sign Corbin Burns to some sort of extension. Like, it's not a hard. Like, you're not paying anybody.
It would be nice, but we also are looking at the horizon. We talked about this.
Okay, you're paying. Okay, fine. I know what you're gonna say. Yeah.
I want to just make sure, just conceptually here. All right, so we've got looking towards Rutschman extension. Probably gonna let go of Mountcastle, which is fine.
Fine. Okay.
But we're looking players, you're gonna have to sign Henderson. You're gonna have to sign. I'm just saying, there's guys they're going to have to put money into. Right,
but you're acting like they're going to be making like $35, $40 million a year. Maybe Adley Rutschman's not making $40 million a year as a catcher.
I'm just saying. But I fully expect them to sign an extension.
What I'm telling you is that literally your team is all like insanely young players who are not up for contracts for like 5 or 6 years.
Okay, no, they could give
Corbin Burns should get
5 years for $140 million. It's fine, whatever.
I'd say maybe you probably need a little bit more. My point is, Corbin Burns should be locked in as your ace for the next 5 years. Yes.
Okay, do it.
That's all I was saying. Like,
fine.
You want to compete. You're in a division with the Yankees who spend money. The Red Sox will eventually spend money.
Mm-hmm.
The Blue Jays spend money. Do they not?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't just sit there and be like, all right, yeah, we went for it with Corbin Burns and made a great trade. But then you can't just let him go. He has to be on your roster long term. That's all I'm saying. But it was a great trade. I did congratulate you on it. Thank you. I mean,
I worked really hard on it.
Fuck off. What I'm saying to you is like the Orioles should have done this last year, though, at the deadline. You said this. You and I both said this. Dylan
Cease would be nice. Yeah.
You still could get Dylan Cease. That's the crazy thing.
They should.
You have 972 prospects.
Yeah.
You could easily get Dylan Cease right now if you want him. True or false?
Go do it. Get him.
I'm not. You're laughing at this. You should go for him.
Go for him.
Okay, you're just being a patronizing asshole. No, you're not.
They should do
I'm telling you that if you have a window like this where your whole where basically like 6 of your guys are making like minimum salary.
Yeah.
Yes, spend the money on elite starting pitching, Jack.
Yeah.
Like what am I
waiting for?
Crazy Bills? No, what are you like? I don't understand. Like Dylan Cease is going to cost you a couple prospects. Big fucking deal. Your whole farm system is loaded. Jesus Christ. Go get him.
Go get him.
Go get Blake Snell while you're at it.
Yeah, dude. Be like Strasburg Scherzer when the Nats won the World Series. No, I'm serious. That's good. You want that, right? You have 1-2 punch. You can't beat that.
You'd have a 1-2-3 punch if you did Cease, Burns, and Snell.
Well, that's just nonsense.
What? That's just what, Jack? You
can't possibly have that many pitchers.
Go look at your payroll. Go look at your payroll and look at what guys are paying. Go look at your payroll and tell me the guy who's making the highest amount of money on the team this year.
Hold on. Let's look it up.
We'll get out of this. I'm sure nobody gives a shit about baseball right now.
Everyone cares about it. All right. So your number one salary is Corbin Burns.
Okay. Fine. How much does he make?
15.6.
I can't even deal with
Craig Kimbrell is making 12.
1 year contract, but go ahead.
Yeah, Anthony Salamander's making 11.7.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say? They're on 1 year contracts.
These are all looking good.
Right. My point is all your best players. What's Adley making?
Oh, the best player, Rutschman.
What?
He's $0.
Yeah, because he's still on rookie deal, Jack. You don't understand. He's making league minimum.
Yeah, you got. Yeah, let's look. Westberg, Rutschman, Rodriguez, Kerstad,
Connor
Henderson, Cowser.
They all make nothing.
Cano's making nothing too.
Do you understand why I'm saying? You joke about it. You should be you got Burns. You should sign Snell and you should trade for Cease. Where am I wrong? Where?
Yeah, for sure.
Fucking A, man. I'm not gonna blow up my blood pressure for this, but I'm just telling you that's what your Orioles should do.
Yeah, seems good. Look at positional spending. Hold on. And it's funny. Is the more expensive guys are probably not going to be here.
Anyway. Craig Kimbrell won't be on the team next year.
Yeah,
he'll be on the team for 1 year while your closers on what's it called?
Yeah, Rutschman's making $700,000. Rodriguez is making $700,000.
Do you get my
Bradish
point?
Is making $700,000.
Do you get my
making
point?
$700,000.
Right. So do you get my point as to why I'm saying you should do all these moves?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, Mountcastle's loaded, making $4 million. Get him off the team.
I hate you.
Austin Hayes won his arbitration, by the way.
I know.
He's getting $6 million.
Fine. My point is, none of your guys are making any money, Jack.
It's true. They're all discount bargain.
Yeah.
Bin.
So you should just do that.
Discount.
So anyway, what else? I mean, anything else? I don't even know. Like college basketball, as you said, your team sucks. My team sucks.
I hate college basketball.
By the way,
sport.
Can we find? I know this will be the last thing. Can we find? Are you starting to see what I'm saying about how bad your boy is, Kevin Willard? Are we going to find?
I was going to say
you're not going to say it.
team.
No, you won't say it. You still won't say it. You still won't say it. You still won't say it.
I will trade you Kevin Willard for Leonard Hamilton.
Deal. Fine. Enjoy.
Wow.
Enjoy Leonard Hamilton. Enjoy Leonard Hamilton.
So you think,
enjoy him.
So you think Willard's better than Hamilton?
Huh?
You think Willard's better than Hamilton?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So he's not as bad as your coach. Okay.
No, okay. What I'm saying is, how much longer are you giving Kevin Willard as a Maryland fan?
It's 1
Because
year.
listen, no, hear me out. You ran out Turgeon for sucking, right?
I mean, I ran him out.
You're watching.
I personally ran him out for his lack of effort.
Oh my God, you're so annoying right now.
Interest.
You're being so annoying.
Okay.
Like next year, you lose your best player.
We do.
Like I'm sure
Best
you'll
player
hit the
is because we're not getting Julian Reese either.
Right, so you're losing Reese.
Reese and
Young are gone.
Young.
So my point is to you: this was a year where you thought you could piggyback off what you did last year, make the NCAA tournament, probably like a 9 seed, lose in the first round, whatever. Yeah. But that doesn't matter. You still make the tournament. You're not making the tournament.
No.
So you agree that the 2 years so far, Kevin Willard has been a disappointment.
I guess Hakeem Hart was more important than we thought.
No, I wasn't going to say. My point is, Kevin Willard next year doesn't make the tournament. What's your point? No, I'm asking you a question. Shut up. See, now you're just being an asshole. I don't think you're actually being real. No, are you being realistic? Are you being serious, or are you just trying to appease me and be an asshole?
I think when they don't make the tournament this year because they're floating around 500 or whatever.
They're not making the tournament. We can both.
I'm saying when they don't because they're floating around 500.
Yes.
Going into next year is kind of like hey, we got to look
so what is the goal here?
Do something.
So next year, what does Kevin Willard have to do for you to think that the program is actually on the way up?
Just show some signs of life and
no. I want specifics. Not show signs of life. None of this shit.
I think right now they've got.
Give me a no. I want to know.
Well, you
what he needs to do.
You said they're gonna have worse players. So how are they gonna do better?
But what? Well, the portal. You're gonna have to hit the portal unless you have a good recruiting class.
Make the tournament, win a game.
Okay, so that's fair. That's fair.
Make the tournament, win a game. Win a couple games in the Big Ten tournament.
If he does, I thought you meant the NCAA tournament.
No, I'm saying.
I'm talking about next year. I'm talking about next year.
Yes, I'm saying next year I'd like to win 2 games in the Big Ten tournament, win 1 game in the.
So my question to you is: let's say those goals do not hit,
and they probably won't.
When do you think? Okay, so then when does the Heat actually get on Kevin Willard?
The next year when he starts 2-4.
Okay. I know you're joking with me. I'm just saying, you can admit if maybe the hire wasn't the greatest hire. That's all I'm saying.
Didn't knock it out of the park, whatever.
No, because you wanted Turgeon out, which I understood completely. But don't you, I'm just saying, do you think that this guy was the right hire? I know, and maybe I'm passing judgment way too early. I'm just saying, do you think he was the right hire so far? So far, with what he's done in a year and a half, do you think he was the right hire?
So far, it seems like it was not.
Okay, that was all. That was.
But at the time, it seemed like a reasonable choice.
Okay, that's all. Okay. Listen, it sucks. Both of our teams suck. It sucks. It sucks to be a fan of a team that's no. You know what it sucks to be a fan of right now that we are both a fan of, and this will be it. Well, whatever. We're on this. Well, it sucks to be a fan of a team that's not really good, like a UConn or a Purdue or what. But you're not horrifically bad either.
Well, you're good enough to get suckered in to think that you have a chance.
You're good enough. You're good enough to get suckered into winning a game against. I don't know who's your best win this year. Oh, Illinois. You beat Illinois. Yeah. You're good enough to be suckered in. It's oh man, we beat Illinois. Just like how Florida State.
The corner.
Right. I'm saying Florida State beat Colorado. We beat Miami. We beat Wake Forest. It's and then we lose to Lipscomb, and then you lose to Rutgers, or you lose to who'd you lose to? What other dumb shit team? Well, they're a good team. I'm talking about who's a bad team you lost to. Give me a bad team in the Big Ten.
Northwestern. I don't know.
Did you lose to Minnesota, or did you beat them?
I think it's probably.
Did you lose? You lost. Okay, hold on. In the non-conference, did you lose Davidson or somebody stupid?
I don't even.
Charlotte. You lost to Charlotte. You lost to Charlotte. My point is, you lost to somebody stupid. You lost 2 games in a tournament to 2 stupid teams. My point is, it's
my team.
I know. I watch a lot of basketball. What do you want from me? My point is that like it sucks because we're in that horrible spot.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So finally, let's end it with this. Your friend, your favorite former president is doing well, it seems. Apparently,
no, we lost a Davidson UAB.
Oh, UAB. It was UAB. Anyway, do you think it's good that your Congress wanted to impeach a cabinet member, went to vote, and then because you think you have the votes,
they did,
and then you didn't have the votes.
They can't even do stupid right. They're so dumb they can't even be dumb.
Oh my god!
The right
well,
way.
Good thing is that there was a border deal that everybody agreed to.
Yeah, and they don't want to do it,
and they're not going to do it.
Yeah.
And then you want, and then your favorite former president says, "Well, why are we not doing anything about the border?" It's like we're living in crazy town. Are we living in crazy town? True or false?
We are living in crazy town, but you know what? Actually, we're not, because we're living in a reasonable society.
Okay. Yeah. Believe that. I also like how your friend was denied immunity. Or what did he say? He was denied?
Yes.
He is not
he's not getting presidential immunity for
Do you know what I love, by the way? Do you know what I love about that?
Huh.
He says that if you are not given immunity, you're not like that takes you away from being president.
You can't function as president if you're scared.
So every other president has dealt with no immunity and had no problems.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yet this man needs immunity.
Look at all the crimes.
Explain. No, please explain.
He's got to do the crimes, right?
Oh my God, I know, bro.
For him to function, he has to do the crimes.
Oh my God, it's amazing. But yeah, go. Your Congress did a really good job today. That's impressive.
I'm dangerously close to starting my my campaign work. So
is Mike Johnson the worst House Speaker?
I've read. I think George Conway said he makes.
McCarthy look like what?
McCarthy look like Nancy Pelosi.
And that's impressive because McCarthy was trash. So yeah, I just gotta say your Congress is doing a really good job. That's all. Your Congress is doing a really good job.
Look, this is what happens. You don't elect me. You lose the integrity of the body.
How do you put a guy up for impeachment, thinking you have the 218 votes, and then 4 of them are just like, nope. How do you not get the votes before the thing?
Their plan is to roll Scalise out of the hospital on a gurney and try to vote again tomorrow.
Okay.
And then I think Gates said
so then it would be 215 to 2. Oh, so 215 to 215, but then
someone else will then flip it.
Hold on. Doesn't it then
Mike
go
Johnson,
to?
Whatever.
Doesn't it have to go to the Senate, or does it only have to go to the House?
Well, no. Then if it passes, then it would go to the Senate, and they wouldn't take it up, and they say, "Go fuck yourself."
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So this is not going to happen. He's not getting impeached, is what I'm saying.
It doesn't matter.
So they're just doing.
Going to happen.
Oh, by the way,
art.
Before we go, your Capitals are losing too. I think that's awesome.
Good.
I think it's awesome. Well, your boy Ted does. Your boy Ted does. Who? I love seeing that fucker fail. Ted Leonsis. Oh, Ovechkin scored though. That's cool.
He's a traitor.
I know. All right. Well, this is fun. Look, my what's it called? Is working finally. That's good.
Your laptop's working.
Found out why. Yeah. Before we, I guess I keep on saying before we go like 7 different times. I did find out why it was fucked up last week. Because fat fingered Adam hit the F4 button on his laptop, which just so happens to be the microphone with an X next to it.
Yeah, it's like I told you, but it's okay.
Oh fuck!
We worked through it, and now here we are.
All right. Well,
for Adam, this is Jack. This has been the Adam Gravitz Sports Show. Have a great night.